Okay, hi. Whew. Right. I decided to make this video because I was at work the other day and I was talking to somebody about kids' TV shows and the shows that we used to watch. And I used to watch Sesame Street. I mean, it wasn't my favourite, but I used to watch it, and there was a specific Sesame Street episode where they focused on the number 3 that was my favourite. It was awesome. There was like a whole thing with these marbles. Oh my god. Anyway, it was cool. So, this Sesame Street thing made me think about something that happened to me when I was about 13, maybe 14 years old. I'd met these friends from Buntingford through another friend, although, to be honest, I got to know them most on the internet, and that's when we decided to meet up. So, we met up, and I had a boyfriend for a while that lived in Buntingford, and his name was Chris. By the way, Buntingford is a really tiny little village outside where I live, and there isn't even a train station there. There is literally nothing. Anyway, yeah, so he lived there, and he was really eccentric, which was cool, and he had blue hair at one point, then he had pink hair, and then he didn't have pink hair, and yeah, anyway. We've been together not very long, maybe like 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks, I think. And I went over to Buntingford with my friend Charlotte, and we went to a school fete, because we were only young, at their school, Edwin's Tree, and we were all together, and Chris bought this Elmo. It was really cool. It was an Elmo, obviously, which is super cool, and he actually loved it. It was like his favourite thing for that day. The next thing we know, our friend Jake takes the Elmo off of Chris while we're walking along this tiny little like stream thing in Buntingford, because it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of stream things, and he's taking this Elmo and he's dangling it over this stream, like threatening to drop it into the really dirty, yucky water, unless Chris kisses me. Bearing in mind I was really young at the time and I had no idea what to do. I was just like, oh, I'm so scared. And he was just as bad, and it was really, really mean. So I'm just standing there like, la 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 la, whistling, and Chris is like, like I could feel it, like he was shaking. It was crazy. And there's Jake, just like, nope, it's going, the Elmo's going to be dropped, and then he's just like letting go of it a bit more and a bit more, and the tension was like, oh my god, it was like up here, the tension was up here. And so, in the end, Chris really wanted his Elmo, so he kissed me, like, he was like that, and, but he didn't kiss me on my face, okay? Well, he did kiss me on my face, but he didn't kiss me on my lips. I got kissed in the eye. It was this eye. I got kissed in this eye, and I was like, oh my god, I just got kissed in the eye, and it was really, really strange, but it was a fun day, and it's a day that I'll never forget, because obviously not every day do you get kissed in the eye for the sake of saving an Elmo. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Elmo, but that kiss in the eye was freaky weird. Anyway, we don't talk anymore, but my times in Buntingford were quite interesting, so maybe another time I'll tell you something else that happened to me in Buntingford. But for now, I'm going to leave you and say goodbye.